You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Data on changes in the Consumer Spending Price Index for April will be published today. Earlier, analysts had predicted a slight decrease in this indicator in relation to March, but on Thursday the consensus forecast indicated comparable growth. Also, in their opinion, inflation will continue to rise in annual terms, which is a bearish signal for the stock market. It is for this reason that we have seen moderate sales of key U.S. stock indexes. But only an unexpected excess of the predicted values can put really strong pressure on the market. A negative scenario in which inflation increases cannot be completely ruled out. In this case, the probability of a reduction in the key interest rate in September will decrease significantly, thereby putting strong pressure on the stock market. The same scenario will contribute to the strengthening of the US dollar in pair with most currencies. Accordingly, the more inflation exceeds the predicted value, the more contrasting the reaction of investors will be. But once again, we recall that this is only an alternative scenario, which is partly based on a significant increase in the expenses of individuals in February and March. The consensus forecast takes into account only a slight decrease in this indicator in April, so a strong slowdown in inflation is unlikely. The publication of inflation data is the most important event of today, and therefore it can have an impact on oil and gold. An increase in inflation is negative for oil prices, since in this case the general interest in risk will decrease. But this may also be a bearish signal for gold, because reducing the likelihood of monetary policy easing by the Federal Reserve will contribute to long-term retention of U.S. government bond yields at a high level. It is for the same reason that the demand for the U.S. dollar may grow. And what about without the cryptocurrency market, which continues to hold near historical highs? Bitcoin was trading near the 68,500 mark, and its closest competitor Ether was at $3,730. Both of these assets are now stock market instruments, as they can be bought using a spot ETF. Therefore, significant shocks in the stock market are unlikely to go unnoticed in the cryptocurrency market. Most likely, including due to the upcoming publication of inflation data in the United States, trading activity remained moderate. But that may change today. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.